Thank you very much. I also didn't consult properly the agenda, and I'm taken by surprise, but I can find my speech. Dear Miss Ahuna, dear Miss Ahuna Eziakonwa, UN Assistant Secretary General and also Assistant Administrator for UNDP and UNDP Regional Director for Africa. Thank you very much for visiting us in Rwanda. We congratulate you, we congratulate UNDP for strong partnership for the 60 years and for the 30 years in Rwanda. Thank you very much. Dear Ms. Fatmata, we like working with you. Thank you very much for the strong partnership and being very responsive to what we do together, especially in the interest of our country and also interest of, I see very many young people, the future, and of course the women and everyone, and the men as well. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me on behalf of the government of Rwanda to deliver this keynote address at this momentous celebration that marks 60 years of UNDP in Rwanda, 60 years of UNDP globally, and 30 years in Rwanda in terms of partnership, innovation, and shared commitment to advancing human development. Since its establishment in 1965, UNDP has stood as a steadfast partner to governments, to civil society, and communities worldwide. From the smallest island nations to large economies, delivering solutions that lift people out of poverty, strengthen institutions, and promote inclusive, resilient development. For Rwanda, this partnership has been deep. It has been strategic, and it has been very transformative. Together, we have worked to strengthen public financial management, advance governance reforms, integrate gender equality, especially promote inclusive growth, and align our national priorities to the Sustainable Development Goals. UNDP's collaboration has consistently gone beyond financial support. It has been about trust. I remember I've met Fatmata many times. By extension, I've met the UN resident coordinator many times, and I've told you one of the most important things that we value, that we've seen in the whole UN, in UNDP, is the trust that we see and that we work together to achieve what we need to achieve. It's gone beyond money, importantly trust, as I said, capacity building, innovation, and especially a shared vision. Over the past decades, Rwanda has embarked on an ambitious journey of transformation, one defined by good governance, fiscal discipline, digital innovation, and climate resilience. UNDP has been a key partner along this path. Our flagship initiatives, such as the Green Growth and Climate Resilience Strategy, UNDP has helped strengthen capacities at national and local levels to integrate climate adaptation and planning and budgeting frameworks. Together, we have also launched the Rwanda Carbon Market Framework. In the justice sector, UNDP's support has enabled the digitization of the court systems through the e-court platform, the development of alternative dispute resolutions, and the criminal justice policies, and the creation of inclusive platforms like YouthConnekt Rwanda, which has engaged millions of young people, created jobs, and nurtured youth-led enterprises. Studies such as the National Human Development Report, SDG Costing and Financing Roadmap, and the Integrated National Financing Framework have deepened the evidence base for sustainable and inclusive policy planning. These illustrate that UNDP's impact is not confined to projects. It shapes the very systems that drive Rwanda's national transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, as Rwanda advances towards its Vision 2050 and implements the second national strategy for transformation, we recognize that the next phase of our partnership must be even more ambitious. And allow me to highlight three interlinked priorities for the future of Rwanda-UNDP collaboration. The first one is aligning finance with the SDGs, climate, and resilience targets. In a world of tightening fiscal space and rising debt burden, it is critical that the public and private finance align with sustainable development outcomes. Rwanda is committed to strengthening green taxonomies, climate budget tagging, and blended finance mechanisms that channel investments into adaptation, resilience, and low-carbon infrastructure. The second one, bridging research, policy, and local implementation. The next frontier of development lies in translating national policies into actionable results, strengthening district budgeting, empowering local government, and enabling data-driven monitoring of poverty, gender, and jobs to ensure that no community is left behind. UNDP's continued leadership in capacity building and knowledge brokering will remain very essential. The third one is driving innovation, inclusive governance, and equity. As we navigate climate shocks, digital disruption, and evolving global crisis, innovation must go hand in hand with inclusion. Our goal is a Rwanda where women, youth, and rural communities are active agents of transformation and not passive beneficiaries. UNDP's 6 decades of experience in promoting inclusive governance, crisis response, and institutional resilience provide a very strong foundation for this vision. Ladies and gentlemen, this celebration is not merely an occasion for reflection. It is a moment of recommitment to sustainable development and is a collective enterprise. Rwanda's partnership with UNDP exemplifies what can be achieved when national ownership meets global support, when vision especially meets trust, and when innovation meets inclusion. I therefore call upon development partners, the private sector, and academia to deepen collaboration, unlock catalytic financing, and harness data and technology for results-based impact. Together, we can make the next 60 years of UNDP even more transformative. Finally, UNDP's partnership with Rwanda, as evident, has yielded tangible, lasting progress across governance, across youth empowerment, across green growth and innovation. And on behalf of the government and people of Rwanda, I extend heartfelt congratulations to UNDP for 6 decades of dedicated service and measurable impact. As we look ahead, Rwanda stands ready to continue this journey, advancing inclusive, climate resilient, and digitally enabled development, where every Rwandan can realize their full potential in dignity, peace, and prosperity. I thank you very much.